on the campus of Moss Point High School here at Jerry Alexander Stadium. It was Tiger Stadium growing up for me. So, but not to say it shouldn't be Jerry Alexander Stadium when you have four championship trophies in there on the wall. That's certainly something to honor.
Something should be named after you.
That's right. So we're waiting on the national anthem to be played. East Central's come out of the locker room. The Hornets here have traveled down to Moss Point and will take on the 1-1 Tigers of Moss Point. They've played Ocean Springs and Gaucher to be to the 1-1 record. We're about to play the national anthem. We'll pause as we honor our country. That's national anthem by the Tiger Band. So they were able to be victorious last week. Quite a game from the quarterback, as I recall. Moss Point's going to come out and run a spread offense, which is what we saw last week at Hazelhurst. Correct. Very similar to that. They don't have as many guys, from what I could tell, playing both sides of the football. They do have two. They do have their quarterback is called Deuce Lee. It's number 2. He's sort of their senior leader. Number 5, Larry Simmons, is actually a junior. He's a bigger kid, already getting Division I looks. I think Florida State and the likes of Mississippi State have been here to Moss Point to see him. You'll see number 11, Jamarius Brown, Moss Point coaching staff's pretty excited about him. He's a sophomore at 6'2", 205 pounds.
Man-child.
Yeah, and he's going to line up at defensive end and play a little tailback, and he's kind of all over the field. Of course, we're proud of that team that we have in East Central. Going to come East Central. Back deep to receive for East Central's number 14, Caden Fant, number 7, Lane Hollis, and number 8, Sam Walls. Kicking off for the Tigers. I believe they do kick deep.
Number 7.
Most folks in high school now are kind of like us, are doing a squib, but I do think they try to boot it on back with Marco Booker, if that's the number that I'm seeing. You said 7,
It's
right?
either 7 or 1. We're getting old, Nick.
7, you're right. Well, yeah, I've got reading glasses up here. I can't see that far. So, we got an onside kick. It's going to be recovered by number 31, Jared Huff. And the Hornets will take over at midfield. Good heads-up play by the sophomore Huff there, Brian, to be ready on that play.
Absolutely. You never know when the ball's coming your way, especially on the first kickoff.
Certainly, it looked like Moss Point wants to get out and be aggressive here early.
Good field position for the Hornets. Start off with.
So Fant's going to come up at receiver line, lined up narrow to the line of scrimmage, far sideline. Going to give the Smith around the right end, behind the right tackle, breaks the tackle. After after the first broken tackle, is going to be able to pick up about 6 yards on first down.
Good blocking up front there.
Our right tackle, Gavin Trossaset, number 55, right guard, Mason Estes, center, number 66, Cade Benefield, left guard, number 57, Luke Walding, and rounding out and anchoring the offensive line, left tackle, number 62, Matthew Greeno. Hugger breaks center, breaks huddle. Moss Point's going to jump.
Yep. Looks like offsides.
And
Should
that
be a
ought to
first
give
down.
that ought to give the Hornets a first down.
It's a good start for the Hurley Hornets.
So the Hornets going to break huddle. Bird Moore's is lined up at tight end, actually. Quarterback sneak. Hugger's going to,
Wow.
yeah, going to pick up about 8 yards on the quarterback sneak. Just watching film, I think Coach Collins is pretty confident about his interior lineman and sort of the matchup that he has there. Clearly, there's not many lines that probably we're going to be oversized defensive lines, I should say, and I think we do have the weight advantage. Moss Point's going to jump again.
Offsides again. Yep. Should be another first down.
That's something certainly Coach Harmon is not going to be pleased about starting off with 2 offsides penalties in the first series of the game. Not sure what.
They may be trying to say we moved.
Coach Collins is, okay, the referee and the line judge is having a conversation. He's calling a false start, looks like, Brian. Is that what he's
That's what he's indicating. We have a
not sure what we have.
No flag whatsoever.
We're going to wave that flag off, and we're just going to do it over. Let's have a do-over, a mulligan here.
There you go.
So we're going to have a second and short. Fant's going to be to the far sideline, actually lined up
tight.
Tight end, really close. Split backfield with Walls and Smith. That's going to be Marble in motion at wingback. Going to give back to Smith behind the right tackle. Had a nice pull and going to easily pick up first down after about a 7-yard gain. Nice run by the sophomore tailback, Eli Smith.
Our line is coming off the ball very well. It's just a cloud of white pushing down the field.
Yeah, we have a pretty good size advantage across the defensive front. Hugger's going to come under center. Give back to Smith again. Almost the same play, I believe, and this time it looks like the Moss Point defense is going to snuff it out.
Number 11 made the tackle. I'm sure we'll be calling his number quite a few times tonight.
So after a short gain of about 1 yard, going to have a second and 9. We're at 9:50 and counting in the first quarter, 0-0 here at Jerry Alexander Stadium in Moss Point. Going to give underneath to the fullback to Sam Wall. He's broke 2 tackles. It's going to be brought down with a shoestring
just
tackle.
Short, about the 1 or 2 yard line.
Let's call it the 1.5, B-Knight.
Sounds good.
Very, very close to a touchdown there. I look for a quarterback sneak right here, Brian.
Might as well. They haven't stopped it yet.
East Central moving the ball pretty much at will down the field.
There it is.
It is, and he's going to fall across easily for 6 points at the 9:25 mark in the first quarter. East Central puts the first 6 points on the board against the homestanding Tigers. So nice series there for the Hornet offense, moving the ball down the field pretty much at will.
Absolutely.
Hugger's out for the hold. Ferris is back for the kick. Snaps back, holds down. Kick is up, and it's good.
It is good.
I think that wet ball, it kind of inched over and got in. I'm not sure that the water didn't play into that. So 9:21 to go, 7-0. The Hornets lead the Tigers. You're watching WGUD and Hornet football.
lines and traffic got you down? Ever feel like friendly service is a thing of the past? Well, at H&H Chevron, our friendly staff is always happy to greet you with a smile and get you going fast. Let us take care of you. Since 1992, fast and friendly customer service, quality, and satisfaction have always been our #1 priority.
In our family, we all use electricity differently. But when it comes to our Touchstone Energy Cooperative,
we all think about it the same way.
because our co-op
is power. Sure, electricity turns the lights on.
But power is the information that we get from our co-op about efficiency.
Safety.
So Tyler Ferris is going to tee the ball up to kick off to Moss Point. He's going to kick it off. Ball received down at the 24-yard line. It's going to be caught by a return, by number 5, Larry Simmons, and brought down. Did you get a number?
Number 16.
Number 16, Carson Ryder on the tackle.
Sir.
So we get our first look at the Moss Point offense led by Reuben Lee, senior quarterback at 6'1", 195 pounds. I believe he threw for 4 touchdowns last weekend. We'll tell you now, guys, they're not going to run the ball much. If you remember in Hurley last season, they had a few draw plays, a few quarterback draws, but he threw the ball about 40 times last week against Gaucher. He has a very good receiving core, number 3, number 5. So Lee back in the shotgun formation. Motion to the right. He's going to give to Millender. Millender's going to be tackled, brought down quickly by number 18, TJ Dunsford, sophomore linebacker. So the Moss Point offense will not huddle. They're going to call a play from the line of scrimmage. Going to line up in a split right, single back set. Lee looking for the call from the sideline. Got a motion. He's going to give on a draw up the middle. Number 21 going to be brought down after a very short gain, maybe even a 1-yard loss. Number 21, Lentavius Fizel.
Number 56 had the stop for the Hornets.
Moss Point stays in the same formation. Lee looks for the play call. Ball snap, looks left, pumps, looks right, rolls right. Looking to scramble.
He's gonna make it.
Brought down short by number 95, Raiden Williams. It's going to bring up a 4th and short on the Moss Point 36-yard line, and Moss Point's lining up to go for it. Very interesting call here this early in the game.
Looks like a long 2 yards, maybe 3 even.
Probably 3 even. So they're going to snap the ball from their own 36, a 4th and 3, looking for a draw or something, maybe a slant up the top.
Ooh, dang it.
Did we move? 3 looked like he kind of leaned toward. Going to be on against the Hornets.
Offside.
That'll be a first down for Moss Point. So a little self-inflicted wound by the Hornets there. Nice job there by the offensive staff trying to draw us all sides. So we're going to set up a first down, first and 10 from the Moss Point 41-yard line. Lee in the shotgun. Got the ball. He looks right, looks left, throws deep, completed to number 4. Incomplete. Incomplete to number 5, Larry Simmons. Ball thrown a little high. Should have been caught, though. Thought he was going to come down. Feel pretty sure that may have been a wet ball over there, B9.
You got to think that's the culprit here because it hit him right in the hands. That 4th down play, our defense just a little too excited.
Yeah, that's right. So 7:17 to go in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, Moss Point is leading the homestanding Tigers 7-0. East Central is leading the homestanding Tigers 7-0. We're looking at a 2nd and 10. Lee is the quarterback for Moss Point, number 2. He's got a motion. He's going to fake the motion back. Going to keep it and be
good.
Tackled for a very short gain.
Hollis Porter's in there.
Look like Porter and Llewellyn, number 2, I believe.
Number 2.
Brown, I ain't so sure that wasn't a coverage sack there. Lee had an idea. He checked off to the left. He may have been trying to look the safety off, but I'm thinking his read went back to the right. Didn't see anybody. Tried to run it and was tackled for a short gain. So we got a 3rd and 7. Oh, we jumped again. So we're tied here. 2 encroachment penalties on both defenses on the opening drive of the opposing offense. That was a mouthful what I just said.
Just got to watch the ball here. It is all. It's the little things in life.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and short. The ball sitting right at the 49-yard line of Moss Point. Clock should be rolling at 6:40 in the first quarter. Lee's your quarterback. We've got a quad set. The receivers are packed in tight. He tried to get us to jump again. Looking to the right sideline. He got a single back set. Moss Point looks like we got a blitz coming. It looked like a busted play, and it's going to be brought down by Hollis.
Good job, Hollis.
Hollis Porter looked like he tried to pull the ball out there. Thought he had it. He had a touchdown last week. I don't know if you saw that or not. A 70-yard touchdown. I think he saw another opportunity, maybe a snatch and grab. Either way, he had a host of teammates there to be able to wrestle Lee down and run him out of bounds for a loss.
He was having visions of grandeur right there again.
So we got a 4th and 9 for the Tigers from their own 42-yard line.
Like they're going for it again.
6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ball's back. Looks left.
Coming back right.
He's going to throw deep down the middle of the field. Number 3 is wide open, and it's picked off by number 10. What a play by number 10. Brayson Owenby, the sophomore. What a play.
He had a guy wide open. He just didn't hit him fast enough.
Yeah, I think he may – I don't know if he outran his arm. It was kind of underthrown a little bit. There was nobody on that side of the field. Brayson was actually – now, they may have been in man coverage, and it may have been Brayson's man, but he came from about midfield and to pick that ball off. So, huge play by the sophomore, Brayson Owenby. So, the Hornets offense is going to take possession of the ball at their own 21-yard line. 5:40 to go in the first quarter. Moss Point trails East Central 7-0.
That's one of those you want to tell him, hey, knock that down next time on 4th down.
So it looks like we're going to have another encroachment penalty on the Tiger defense.
That interception was just as good as a punt.
Yeah. Not to Brayson, though.
Nope, not to Brayson.
Because he wouldn't have been fielding the punt.
Nope.
So with that encroachment penalty, it's going to remain first down. Now we only have 5 yards to go for the first down. Bert Morrison checks in. He's going to be lined up at sort of a split end. He's going to give to the back Smith, and he's going to be tackled for a 1-yard loss. So Brown, number 11 on the tackle for the Tigers, as Fant checks in with the play call to Hugger. 7-0. The Hornets are leading the Tigers, and it looks like we have a timeout called.
Officials timeout.
So with that timeout, with 5:11 to go in the first quarter, you're watching Hornet football on WGUD.
What do you think of when I say Hurley?
Home.
Home. Your home.
My home.
Home. I'm Leah Hinton, broker and owner of Southern Oaks Realty right here in Hurley. Although Hurley is home, our team is ready to help you anywhere in South Mississippi.
Even where our rivals reside.
Looking to buy or sell a home?
Call us today or stop by the office. Let us help you establish new roots.
If you want great furniture at fantastic prices, then Taylor Furniture's huge Labor Day sale is the place to be. August 27th through the 29th, come in and get 18 months no interest financing with free local delivery and removal of furniture. Save big with up to 50% off select in-stock living room, bedroom, and dining room furnishings. Save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets or up to $200 off Sealy hybrid mattresses. Great furniture and prices await, but only at Taylor Furniture in Moss Point.
Welcome back to Jerry Alexander Stadium, where the East Central Hornets are leading the homestanding Moss Point Tigers 7-0. We've had consecutive encroachment penalties on the Tiger defense. And East Central will take those 10 yards and now take, after an interception by number 10, Brayson Owenby, on 4th down, East Central, and 2 encroachment penalties, East Central is going to take possession of the football at the 31-yard line. Hugger under center, going to take the snap and give to Sam Wall for maybe a 1-yard gain there on a handoff to the fullback. So Bird Morris is going to check into the game. We're running a very tight set tonight, something different than we've seen. We're not running receiver out, split out wide. It's going to be another handoff there to Eli, and he's going to be tackled for a loss there on that 2nd and 9.
Yeah, all our players are within about a probably 6-yard box of each other.
So Moss Point's made an adjustment there from that first offensive possession. Look a lot more crisp here other than encroachment penalties on defense. Now Fant's going to come to the far sideline here on this 3rd and 11. Going to give up the middle to Sam Wall, and again, going to be brought down actually probably for a short loss. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Punt team's coming out.
The Hornet punt unit will come out on the field with 3:30 to go in the first quarter and a 7-0 lead. Number 3, Chan Miller, will go back to return the punt for the Hornets. For the Tigers. Back to punt for East Central is number 4, Tyrell Ford. Up back there is Brady Fant. Snaps back. Nice punt.
Great
got the
punt.
wind to his back, and he got into
punt.
that one.
Wow.
Going to be over the returner's head. That's a clip that didn't get called. And he's going to be
great coverage.
Actually going to be a negative return there. Probably caught the ball around the 20. Actually lost about 5 yards on the return.
I thought he'd outkicked his coverage there, but the coverage team did a great job getting down there.
Right. The Lord must have been looking out for our punter there, because as soon as the ball left his foot, you could feel a breeze pick up coming from across Beardsley Lake there, and carried that ball for us. So nice punt there by Tyrell Ford. So for their second possession of the evening, Moss Point will take possession with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter from their own 15-yard line.
That was around 50 yards, I think, in the air. May have been more.
Moss Point's going to be lined up in a trip right set, 3 receivers right and an offset back. Lee's going to look right and throw right. Going to be complete on the hook route and going to pick up a 1st down there. A lot going on in traffic there for the Hornet defense to work through. That pass was completed to number 88, Keaton Brown.
He's out wide again over here.
Same formation with Simmons to the far sideline. We're a man press there with Hollis up close. Going to fake a dive and quarterback keep up the middle and going to be tackled for a 7-yard gain. So Moss Point trying to spread us out a little bit and then come back, hit back in the middle. Yep. Going to a 4-wide set. The receivers are stacked to the far sidelines.
They can't get any wider.
Snaps back to Lee. He's going to give up the middle on a dive.
Ooh, get that ball.
To number 21, Feazell.
They're going to call him down.
I didn't get what the number of that truck was that come through there. I think it was Porter. Looked like he knocked the ball loose, but Feazell was able to retain possession and pick up a 1st down.
That's what they call the old slobber knocker right there.
So 1st down for Moss Point at their own 45-yard line. 1 minute and 44 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lee's back in the shotgun, snaps back, looks left, throws left in the wing to number 3. My goodness.
He's kind of quick.
To number 3, Chanton Millender, and he turns something into nothing. Going to be about a 20-yard gain there.
They're back on the ball, ready to go again.
Lee's going to be back, looks back, same play to the right side. Millender,
there's that wet ball again.
Okay, he threw it behind. It was a forward pass, so that was an incomplete pass there.
It was close.
Milner is their leading receiver on the season. Over 300 yards receiving, I believe, is right so far in 2 games. So Lee's going to look at a trips right, split left, offset back. Got a screen. It's going to be completed.
Oh, that's a great
nice play by Jared Huff right there. Very heads-up play by the sophomore linebacker. Man, without that tackle, he was going to run for a while.
Yeah, he might have had 6 on that without Jared being there.
Big play by the sophomore linebacker. So we got a 3rd and 5 as the clock continues to tick to the 52nd mark in the first quarter. So we got a trips left as Lee waits on the play to be sent in. New back in the backfield, number 22, Jonathan Thompson. Lee's going to give to Thompson up the middle. Big hole. Brought down by Dunsford, number 18. Now it'll be another first down for the Tiger offense. Moving quickly down the field, lined up, calling the play at the line of scrimmage.
Wide open.
Slant to Chen Miller. Oh, my goodness, what a move. We got a hold over here, though, I believe. Flag on the play. Very incredible move by number 3, Chen Millender there.
He turned on a dime. He did.
Illegal man downfield, I believe, on the Tigers.
I was worried about that play. They had 3 receivers to the left, and we only had 2 people covering, so that's never good math.
You would know that, B-Knight, the astute math teacher that you are.
I consider myself an expert.
Coach Knight, a man of many talents.
I can at least count to 3.
So we got the same formation back to the near sideline. Trips right. It looks like we're going to get 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. I'm not sure what.
Not either.
I didn't even see caught. Okay. Backed them up 5 yards. Got a 1st and 15 at the 25 now for Moss Point. Now I think Coach Harmon's trying to find out what. Okay, here we go. We're ready. So Lee, call for the ball. Try to draw us off. Defense stays. There's a snap. Going to give back to Thompson up the middle again.
Hold on.
Dunsford got him by the shoelaces enough for a host of Hornets to show up and bring Thompson on to the turf.
That'll be our last play of the first quarter.
That'll do it here in the first quarter as the Tigers trail the visiting East Central Hornets 7-0. You're watching Hornet football on WGUD.
Here's a scenario. Work has sent you cross-country. You drive 2,000 miles, eat something that resembles food, and seal the deal with a room full of strangers. Now you have a big old check, which means you hold in your hands the future of your company. But wait, you have the Singing River Federal app, which means you and thousands of others like you can bank wherever you are. So no more worries, except for whatever you ate. Singing River Federal, the better way to bank, wherever you are.
Singing River Federal Credit Union, a proud sponsor of Hornet football.
all over the region. People who are passionate about life love Bienville Orthopedic Specialist. We will get you back in the game, back on the water, back spending time with your family, and back to your life. Bienville Orthopedics is the largest and most experienced physician-owned orthopedic surgery practice in Mississippi, bringing cutting-edge surgery and healthcare to the coast, including outpatient total joint replacements. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game or play with your grandkids, Bienville Orthopedics is the one to trust. We love what we do, and we'll get you back to the life you love too.
So we're back at Jerry Alexander Stadium on the campus of Moss Point High School, where Moss Point is looking at a 2nd and 5 as they approach the East Central's side of the field. Moss Point comes out in a trips right formation. The snaps back to Lee, looks right, throws right. Ball's up and is going to be incomplete after a very good play by Hollis Porter. What would probably have been a completed pass, he was able to cause an incompletion with that play.
3rd and 6. Big play here.
If you're just joining us, we're in the beginning, just the second quarter here in Moss Point, where Moss Point is trailing East Central 7-0. Moss Point's going to have a trips right, motion to the left, snap back to Lee. He's going to give to Thomas up the middle for a no gain. It's going to be brought down by number 56, Jaheim Packer. Packer, a 6'1", 240-pound senior, transitioned from the offensive line last year, so done a really good job this year so far, Brian, transitioning to defense.
That was a huge play. They lost about 2 yards on that play.
So Moss Point's looking at a 4th and 8. Come out in a quad set, single back. Going to try to draw us off, and didn't work. So Lee in the shotgun formation. Ball snap. We got a blitz coming.
Didn't get him.
Oh, got rushed in the backfield. I couldn't tell which one of our linebackers. It may have been Hollis. Forced an errant throw.
Yeah, the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Okay. I knew something happened. I couldn't tell if he hit his arm. I've got a big speaker right in my face. Nonetheless, great play by the Hornet defensive unit with that stand, their backs to the wall, so to say, on their end of the field. And the Hornet offense would take possession of the ball for the 3rd time this evening. If you missed the first quarter, there was a lot of excitement. There wasn't a lot of scoring there in the first half. Moss Point had a few big plays, but the Hornet defense was able to deny them there. So Huggers under center is going to give to – no, he's going to fake and look to the middle of the field and going to be short. Luckily short, because we didn't really have a lot of folks in that area. Very athletic play to even get the ball off, though. The Tiger defense did apply some pressure there and was in his face. So Bird Morris has checked into the game again, lined in tight, almost like a tight end type position, but he's a tailback. Going to give to Smith behind the right tackle, and not going to pick much up there.
We are playing football in a phone booth right now.
East Central's looking at a 3rd and 7. Moss Point runs a fresh defensive lineman into the game. Fant checks in, and he's going to go to the far sideline. Smith and Wall in the backfield, and Moss Point's going to get their 4th or 5th encroachment penalty in the first half and create a 3rd and 3 situation, which the odds significantly go up for the Hornet offense converting on this 3rd down. To start the game, East Central was having a lot of success, just kind of running right in the belly of the beast, so to say. But Moss Point's kind of slowed the run game down some, and they just jumped again.
I don't think they caught it this time. Counter play. I think we got the first down.
No. So maybe we snapped the ball before I realized. So I was incorrect. No encroachment, but we were able to pick up a first down. Nice bit of running there by Eli on the little counter. Clock rolls under 10 minutes in the second quarter. East Central's leading 7-0. and will take a snap. The next snap here will be from their own 30 with a 1st and 10. He's going to give back to Sam behind the left tackle and pick up about 7 yards. Nice piece of running there by Sam Wall, senior tailback.
Great kid. He'll run through a wall for you if you ask him to. He's just that tight.
He's been all over the field. If you haven't followed Hornet football the last few years, Sam played wing back 2 years ago, played free safety last year, and has returned back to offense this season. His plan is what is called the fullback in this Hornet offense, in this Eric Collins Hornet offense. So Bird Morris is going to be the far side of the field. He's going to give back to Sam again. Look like the same play.
Just short.
And going to be just short. Yep, you're right. So we got a fourth and inches from our own 40-yard line with 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Looks like we're going to go for it.
It says 3rd down over there. I don't know if the marker's wrong or we were wrong. I'm not sure.
Well, they had an encroachment to start that. So, yeah. Hugger under center, quarterback sneak. It doesn't matter. That's a 1st down.
He almost got loose. He had one guy to beat. Just happened to get him, but we got the 1st down.
So East Central will easily pick up the 1st there as they move the ball across the 40. Closer to midfield as Bird Morris checks in to the contest. Moss Point brings in a new set of fresh legs on the defensive line. So East Central's going to break huddle. Bird Morris to the near sideline. Going to give back underneath to Eli. He's going to be tackled very quickly by number 54, Ernest Jackson. He actually just checked into the game, Jackson did.
Lost a yard on that play. It was the same play we got the 1st down on a minute ago, just went to the other side.
So Fant checks in. He's going to go to the far sideline for the 2nd and 11. As the offensive line, a Hornet offensive line, gets set. Hugger under center, got motion in the backfield in marble. Going to be a speed option to the left. We got a flag.
Flag right in the middle. That's usually not on the defense. Chop block.
It's going to be a chop block on the Hornet offensive line. We had a couple of those last week against Hazelhurst. And I think that's the nature of this offense with so many people, so much movement going on that offensive line. And what that is if when one Hornet offensive lineman is engaged in the block of a Moss Point defender and somebody else hits him below the legs, that is a chop block and illegal. It's not done intentionally. It's just because you have so many people moving on the front offensive line. I think it's just nature of the beast, so to say. Certainly not something that's going to Coach Collins is going to be real happy about, but nonetheless, it's to be expected from time to time. So Fant checks in, going to go to the far sideline. Hugger under center. He's going to give underneath Sam Wall, and Sam Wall is going to off to the races.
He's got the 1st down.
He's going to easily pick up the 1st down. Sam Wall is about a 35 to 40-yard gain. Going to be tackled by Jaden Matthews. I think that's the leading Tiger tackler, team tackler.
Great setup on that play. He just came out of nowhere with the ball.
Yeah. I feel like we'd kind of been setting them up. We'd hit that left side off tackle so much, and a lot of motion was going that way, and just to counter back the other way, and there was nobody there. Sort of that Tiger linebacking core over pursued. So great play call there. So we're looking at a 1st and 10 at the Tiger 41. Hugger under center going to give back to Sam Wall, right behind the guard.
Looks like he's close to another 1st down.
Be tackled just short of the 1st down. Well, the line judge has got him marked at the 36, 34. The back judge has got him down at the
We'll split the difference.
We're going to go with the 33.
There you go.
There we go. He's moving the yard marker. All right, second down. Moss Point's got a lot of confusion going on over there. I'm not sure they don't have too many people on the field.
They just had 11.
Ball snap, give to Eli. Oh, my goodness. Big play by number 58, Curry, for the Tigers. 6'2", 260-pound defensive lineman. Nice play.
Those kind of hits make Eli's baseball coach kind of nervous sometimes. Take care of him.
So the Tiger offense, the Hornet offense is driving with 5:30 to go to halftime. Ball sits just inside the 35-yard line of the Tigers. Fant lined up. We're going to have a quarterback sneak up the middle.
He's still
easily
going.
Pick up a first down. He's going to be tackled and brought down at the 25-yard line and pick up a first down.
The big ugly's just paving the way for him there.
You know, I've noticed number 71 for the Tigers checked out a while ago. He's 6'2", 375. We don't have as much success, it doesn't seem, whenever he's in the game. He's not in now, so I think Coach Collins is making hay while he can.
That's some very good analysis there.
So with 5 minutes to go to half, East Central leads the Tigers 7-0. You're watching Hornet football on WG.
Attorney Matthew Lott and his group of awesome paralegals get up every day with a dedication to solve your legal problems. Injuries and family matters are our specific areas of concentration. Results matter, and our track record shows it. We have also obtained numerous significant settlements and verdicts for our clients through our personal injury practice and obtained life-altering judgments for our clients in our divorce and child custody practice. Our offices are in Hurley and Pascagoula, and we have represented clients in almost every county in Mississippi. If you cannot come to us, we will come to you.
Do you owe the IRS and back taxes? Are you receiving notices from the IRS or state tax agency threatening to seize your assets? If so, you must act now. With our tax relief program, we will review your case and start the negotiation process with the IRS to reduce or eliminate your tax debt and get you the settlement you deserve. Call now to get your free consultation. Evening and weekend appointments are available. Taxes in Time, a local tax company you can trust with your tax issues.
So the rain continues to fall here in Moss Point at Jerry Alexander Stadium, where the Hornets approach the line of scrimmage with a 1st and 10 going into at the Moss Point 25. Is going to give underneath the Sam wall and be hit quickly by number 10 for Moss
on
Point.
The play.
Several flags down. It's Bryant McCorvey on the tackle.
I think he's trying to say it's a chop block again, if I'm reading his lips from way up here correctly.
Well, that's impressive. Fish is going to come over and explain to Coach Harmon what the situation is. There's 2 different flags now. Maybe they both illegal shift, I believe that's what that call is. Oh, I missed the other one. He's got 2 different ones.
Illegal shift and chop block. They accepted the chop block.
So that'll be 15 yards from the spot of the foul, which typically is just behind the line of scrimmage or at the line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring a
1st and 25.
Yes, sir. 1st and 25 for the Hornet offense. Vance to the far sideline, marbles at wing back. He's going to give underneath the marble, and he's going to be quickly brought down by number 11.
There's that man again.
Jamorius Brown.
Got to block him.
So if you're just joining us, we're at a soggy Jerry Alexander Stadium. 7-0 East Central, and they're driving, but they are looking at a 2nd and 26 at the Moss Point 41. Going to give underneath to Eli. Got a lot of blocking over there, but he was able to pick up about 4 yards before he was brought down by a Tiger defender.
Long 3rd down.
Right here, B-Knight, I think you want to try to get half to set up, because I think Ferris, if you can get him inside the 25, I believe he can kick from there.
The wind has died down, so he's not really kicking into the wind unless something changes here in the next few seconds.
The ball is, well, they probably got a kicking ball over there. They have dry. So we got about a 3rd and 20, 19, something like that. We're going to drop back, look left. Ball's in the air to Fant. Over his shoulder. A lot of contact. It's going to fall incomplete. Good coverage by the Tiger defender. So as the ball, after the ball falls incomplete, it's going to bring up a 4th down, and the Hornet punt team's going to come out.
See if we can't pin them deep here.
Forwards back to punt for the Tigers. I mean the Hornets. The Tigers must be coming on a. No, they look like they're coming on a block.
I think they're coming. Sure do. They all look a little too anxious up there. Here they come.
Snaps back, kicks up. Nice kick to be where he's at. Get a little roll. Look at that kick. Down inside the 5. You couldn't ask for a better kick. They're going to down it at the 2-yard line. What a kick by the sophomore punter.
Pooch punt, perfection.
Nice job. Nice job. So the Hornets, because the Tigers had the block coming, we didn't have anybody back to return, and the Hornets made them pay. Ford did. Down in the ball inside the 2. So 98 yards the Tiger offense looks to overcome here at the 3-minute mark, 3 minutes and 23 seconds until halftime. Moss Point was starting to kind of get things together that last series, and the Hornet defense was able to stop them. Be curious to see how they look here. Quad set, throws screen to number 5. 5 makes one Hornet miss and brought down by 2 or 3 others. Not before picking up about 15, 16 yards for Simmons. Simmons and Millender, when they get the ball in their hands, Brian, they're dangerous.
Definitely. They have a little over 3 minutes left, all 3 timeouts. They got plenty of time.
Quad set. Lee takes the ball. He's going to keep it himself.
Hold on.
Looked like Porter on the tackle. Lee's going to pick up 11 yards and a 1st down. So 2 plays. They go from the 2-yard line to the 28-yard line. Lee looks for the snap. He's going to fake. Throw it back out here to 5. Going to make a move. 2 Hornets miss. Going to be knocked out of bounds by Ford and Lane Hollis.
Just need to take a little better angle at him out there when we attack him, make him go inside a little more.
So Lee really likes Simmons and Millender. They're lined up together on the near sideline here. Got to feel like they're setting us up to stretch the field here, Brian, with these little dink passes they're throwing.
Yes.
We're pressing running man coverage on the defense. We do have a safety back. It's going to keep
up the middle again
and be brought down on a 2nd down. Picked up about 7 yards and a 1st down. Tackled right at midfield, about the 47-yard line. 2.5 minutes to go to half. Moss Point is at midfield, trailing 7-0.
Yeah, you got to feel like they're going to try to hit one down the seam here in a little bit. Fake that outside and
got a trip. Deep. Got a trips left. Looks like East Central's got a blitz coming.
There. Ooh, he missed it.
Hollis came on a blitz. Porter came on a blitz up the middle. Forced a quick throw, not able to complete it. The ball falls incomplete, and the clock will stop at 2:06 until half. Moss Point hadn't huddled all night, calling the play in from the sideline, Coach Harmon, or Moss Point's offensive coordinator.
Yeah, this ref on the near side is getting a workout tonight, getting that ball in and out. Down to about 12 on the play clock.
So these receivers are going to come to the near sideline on a trip set, offset back, snaps back. He's going to keep it himself, breaks one tackle, makes a move, going to be tackled by, I think, Des Fairley, number 9, chased him down. Excuse me.
number 2.
Llewellyn on the tackle, coming from the defensive end position. He's going to tackle him just short of the first down. It's like about a 3rd and 3. Ball sitting at the East Central 45-yard line with 1:45 to go until half. Leads back with quad sets, Millender and Simmons to the near sideline, bending his targets.
Good job not jumping there.
Last few plays, the Tigers try to draw us off, able to maintain position. Clock at 1:23. The snap's back. Got a blitz coming. Screen completed to Thompson. A lot of blockers out front. Going to pick up a first down, but not before T.J. Dunsford, and I couldn't get the number on the other Hornet. Going to bring him down. He's going to pick up a first down, but the ball's going to be just shy of the 30-yard line at the 31 of the Hornet.
That was just a good screen set up there.
Well, we had a blitz coming, so.
Perfect play called, perfect time.
1 minute to go and counting. Moss Point's driving. 4 receivers set. Really feel like they're going to stretch the field here at some point.
The wind's picking up a little bit.
Lee looks back, looks left, throws across the middle.
Ooh! Got a
flag.
Flag now.
That's probably going to be roughing the passer as late as.
Holding.
No, holding. We'll take it. We'll take it.
I was like you, where he threw it. I was like, uh-oh.
So throws a slant across the middle, deflects off the receiver's hands. Thought we had a pick, but it did fall incomplete. Amongst all that, the Hornets picked up a holding call and will be docked 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Hornets just got some fresh legs checked into the game. I believe I saw Chase Pierce check in.
Yeah, we got 2 safeties now, so they're not getting beat deep, hopefully.
Yeah, Owenby's dropped back. Looks like we're in a cover 2 defense. He's got a motion. He's going to fake it. Looking left. Throws deep down the field to number 3. And that's going to be – oh, he dropped it. Did he catch it? He did catch it. I thought it. Yeah, he set it down. He did. Going to be complete to Millender on about a 36-yard touchdown pass from Lee. Put the ball on the money. It was an excellent throw.
It was. He couldn't have handed it to him any better.
So with that, East Central brings the score to 6-7 with 31 seconds to go to halftime.
They're going for 2, looks like. Try to take the lead. I take that back. They are kicking.
So Marco Booker will do the kicking duties for the Hornets. Kicks up.
Just made it over.
And it is good.
That was a carbon copy of our extra point, just about.
So with that extra point, that'll tie the ball game with 31 seconds to go until halftime here at Jerry Alexander Stadium. You are watching.
Hi, I'm Stacy Enlow. At M&M Bank, we believe the same things that build a great football program sustain a great bank. Come experience the community banking difference at your local M&M Bank today. Ask to see me, Stacy Enlow, at the Pascagoula main branch. At M&M Bank, we are truly hometown people that you know.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm attorney Lee Turner. I hope you're enjoying tonight's film. If you or a loved one are thinking about applying for Social Security disability, there's a few questions you need to ask before you rush off and hire an attorney. 1, will your case be handled by an attorney located in South Mississippi where you live? And 2, will an attorney or a representative be handling your case? And 3, and most importantly, will an attorney meet with you before the day of the hearing? Better yet, just give me a call at the Turner Law Group at 601-394-5008 or visit us online.
We're back at Moss Point and Jerry Alexander Field, where the score is 7-7 after the Tigers have just tied the ball game. the Tigers had lined up to kick off to the Hornets, but it looks like the Tiger coach had come out and called a timeout.
I believe we called it. I believe
it
was ours. I think we were maybe thinking they might be thinking onside kick again like they did to start the game.
Right. Open the game up with an onside kick. We're at 31 seconds until halftime. The wind's picked up here. The rain looks like it's still lightly falling, but the wind has picked up. So that was a pretty impressive drive, Brian, by that Tiger offense.
It really was. They took it, when did they start, the 2-yard line?
2-yard line, 98 yards.
You don't see that much in high school.
So it looks like we are looking for an onside kick. I can't tell who that is back to receive. Can you see a number, Brian?
Is that Hooker? Is that Deuce? Let's see. 15?
It's a squib kick. Yeah, okay. That's Hugger back. He's going to pick it up.
He got a little, looked like a horse collar. Wow.
We're hollering about something over there.
It was definitely a horse collar.
Yeah, the Hornet, the folks that's traveled from Hurley down here, that play was on their side of the field, and they wanted something, and he got jerked to the ground rather quickly from behind. So no flag on the play. 18 seconds to go to halftime. The Hornet offense is going to come out on the field. This far in our own territory, Brian, I don't know that we run a trick play or do anything. I'm thinking maybe we see Eli or Sam and probably head to the locker room.
I'm same way. It might be either kneeling or just it looks like we're in victory formation there, even though.
Yeah. So with that, Deuce will take a knee. The clock never.
Now the Tigers do have all 3 of their timeouts if they want to make us do that again, they can.
So it's running now.
I don't think they are. I think that's going.
Well, now we got a flag. Sideline warning, maybe.
Probably. We may still be upset about that no call earlier. That's exactly what it is.
So a sideline warning to the East Central sideline. That'll do it. We'll snap. Okay, there we go. I was wondering why we're going back. So it's halftime here on the campus of Moss Point High School at Jerry Alexander Field, where we have a tied contest, 7-7. Exciting first half of football. Not a lot of scoring, but nonetheless, quite a bit of offensive action. Had some pretty big hits, some excitement, interception. I'll recap, I guess, quickly the first half scoring. At 9:25 in the first quarter, quarterback number 2, Deuce Hugger, snuck in on a 1-yard touchdown run. The extra point by Ferris was good. And then late, we had a lot of back and forth, a few miscues by with holding and encroachment, a few chop blocks called. Moss Point took possession of the football at their own 2-yard line right there before half, went 98 yards and scored with 31 seconds to go to halftime on a 31-yard pass from Deuce Lee to Chen Millender of the Tigers. Their extra point, as you mentioned, was just enough to get through.
Over.
And so we have a tie game here, 7-7 in Moss Point. Been pretty exciting first half.
It has. We scored on the first drive of the game, and then they scored on the last full drive pretty much. And not quite scoring as much as we did last year. I think it was 70-35 last year, so it's not quite the offensive assault that last year was, but still a lot of entertaining.
I think this is a good contest. Been a good sort of challenge, I guess, for the Hornet defense. To me, that's something that intrigues me because we got so many young guys playing, and they're moving the ball all over the field. And with Brayson getting that interception, Hollis has made a couple big plays. I'm encouraged by what I've seen so far. And as wet as it is, Moss Point has been able to throw the ball more than I think we both kind of thought that they would. But it's been a good contest here in the first half at Jerry Alexander Stadium.
It has. It's got to be hard for the defense because their offense is so opposite from ours. So
Right.
it's you know, it's got to be hard to replicate on when you're at practice and stuff. But they've done a good job so far.
So with that, we'll take a quick break, recognize our sponsors. We want to make sure we thank you guys that do sponsor this and make this happen in this case, this Saturday, but every Friday night on WGUD. With that, we'll take a break here at half. Nick D'Angelo, Brian Knight, 7-7. The Hornets and Tigers are tied.
What do you think of when I say Hurley?
Home.
Home.
Your home.
My home.
Home.
I'm Leah Hinton, broker and owner of Southern Oaks Realty right here in Hurley. Although Hurley is home, our team is ready to help you anywhere in South Mississippi.
Even where our rivals reside.
Looking to buy or sell a home?
Call us today or stop by the office. Let us help you establish new roots.
If you want great furniture at fantastic prices, then Taylor Furniture's huge Labor Day sale is the place to be. August 27th through the 29th, come in and get 18 months no interest financing with free local delivery and removal of furniture. Save big with up to 50% off select in-stock living room, bedroom, and dining room furnishings. Save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets or up to $200 off Sealy hybrid mattresses. Great furniture and prices await, but only at Taylor Furniture in Moss Point.
All over the region, people who are passionate about life love Bienville Orthopedic Specialist. We will get you back in the game, back on the water, back spending time with your family, and back to your life. Bienville Orthopedics is the largest and most experienced physician-owned orthopedic surgery practice in Mississippi, bringing cutting-edge surgery and healthcare to the coast, including outpatient total joint replacements. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game or play with your grandkids, Bienville Orthopedics is the one to trust. We love what we do, and we'll get you back to the life you love too.
Here's a scenario. Work has sent you cross-country. You drive 2,000 miles, eat something that resembles food, and seal the deal with a room full of strangers. Now you have a big old check, which means you hold in your hands the future of your company. But wait, you have the Singing River Federal app, which means you and thousands of others like you can bank wherever you are. So no more worries, except for whatever you ate. Singing River Federal, the better way to bank, wherever you are.
Singing River Federal Credit Union, a proud sponsor of Hornet football.
A strange sight in the sky last night.
Looks like we have an issue at the tower site. An episode of the Twilight Zone's like looping or something. It's glitching.
Good morning, Gulf Coast.
Mayor, we've had several calls come into the newsroom from people saying that there's some kind of outbreak causing strange and erratic behavior.
This is the sheriff's department.
I've seen a lot in my time, but these people in my yard glitching.
I can assure you there's nothing to be alarmed about.
On the way to work, I went to Anderson's. I picked this up, a delicious assortment. I'm talking all different kinds of donuts. Glaze, chocolate, sprinkle, the whole nine. Which one you want? Which one? Come on. Come on.
Lines and traffic got you down? Ever feel like friendly service is a thing of the past? Well, at H&H Chevron, our friendly staff is always happy to greet you with a smile and get you going fast. Let us take care of you. Since 1992, fast and friendly customer service, quality, and satisfaction have always been our #1 priority.
Hi, I'm Stacy Enlow. At M&M Bank, we believe the same things that build a great football program sustain a great bank. Come experience the community banking difference at your local M&M Bank today. Ask to see me, Stacy Enlow, at the Pascagoula Main Branch. At M&M Bank, we are truly hometown people that you know.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm attorney Lee Turner. I hope you're enjoying tonight's film. If you or a loved one are thinking about applying for Social Security disability, there's a few questions you need to ask before you rush off and hire an attorney. 1, will your case be handled by an attorney located in South Mississippi where you live? And 2, will an attorney or a representative be handling your case? And 3, and most importantly, will an attorney meet with you before the day of the hearing? Better yet, just give me a call at the Turner Law Group at 601-394-5008 or visit us online at www.msdisabilitylawyer.com.
In our family, we all use electricity different. But when it comes to our Touchstone Energy Cooperative,
We all think about it the same way.
because our co-op is
Power. Sure, electricity turns the lights on.
But power is the information that we get from our co-op about efficiency,
Safety.
technology. We trust the co-op,
There are neighbors.
our friends, our home.
Tonight's game is made possible by Singing River Electric, a proud sponsor of Hornet football on WGUD. Are you not getting the results you hope for by advertising on social media? It's probably because your ad gets buried on an endless timeline of political jokes and cat memes. Most people scroll past your ad with a quick flip of the finger. But with WGUD television, your ad is shown in front of a captured audience. And with WGUD, the rates are about as low as boosting your ad on social media. That's the power of local television. That's the power of WGUD and the MeTV network. Give us a call today for a free consultation.
Yeah, it's another one. 5.
Hey girls, what are y'all counting?
We're counting all the foster trucks we see.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It really is. There's so many of them.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
When it comes to providing the best in heating and cooling, you can always count on Foster's Heating and Air, home of the old reliables. How many have you counted today?
11.
Are you not getting the results you hope for by advertising on social media? It's probably because your ad gets buried on an endless timeline of political jokes and cat memes. Most people scroll past your ad with a quick flip of the finger. But with WGUD television, your ad is shown in front of a captured audience. And with WGUD, the rates are about as low as boosting your ad on social media. That's the power of local television. That's the power of WGUD and the MeTV network. Give us a call today for a free consultation.
Everybody's got their weapons drawn. Hold your breath. Right now. Darling, you're in the Wild West. There's no way to know. There's no way to know what comes next. Darling, you're in the Wild West.
Go
to the Wild West with Gunsmoke, Bonanza, The Rifleman, and Wagon Train.
Weekday Westerns on WGUD, your local MeTV.
Tired of looking from store to store for furniture that matches the rest of your decor just to settle for something close? At Willis Furniture, along with the fine quality of their furniture, you can choose to have it custom made in a choice of many different fabrics or leather. Willis offers quality furniture to fit anyone's budget, along with 12 months same as cash and free local deliveries. Stop by Willis Furniture today and bring home the furniture that matches you. Willis Furniture, where quality is still affordable.
Here's a scenario. Work has sent you cross-country. You drive 2,000 miles, eat something that resembles food, and seal the deal with a room full of strangers. Now you have a big old check, which means you hold in your hands the future of your company. But wait, you have the Singing River Federal app, which means you and thousands of others like you can bank wherever you are. So no more worries, except for whatever you ate. Singing River Federal, the better way to bank, wherever you are.
Singing River Federal Credit Union, a proud sponsor of Hornet football.
All over the region, people who are passionate about life love Bienville Orthopedic Specialist. We will get you back in the game, back on the water, back spending time with your family, and back to your life. Bienville Orthopedics is the largest and most experienced physician-owned orthopedic surgery practice in Mississippi, bringing cutting-edge surgery and healthcare to the coast, including outpatient total joint replacements. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game or play with your grandkids, Bienville Orthopedics is the one to trust. We love what we do, and we'll get you back to the life you love too.
Lines and traffic got you down? Ever feel like friendly service is a thing of the past? Well, at H&H Chevron, our friendly staff is always happy to greet you with a smile and get you going fast. Let us take care of you. Since 1992, fast and friendly customer service, quality, and satisfaction have always been our #1 priority.
In our family, we all use electricity differently. But when it comes to our Touchstone Energy Cooperative,
We all think about it the same way.
because our co-op is
Power. Sure, electricity turns the lights on.
But power is the information that we get from our co-op about efficiency,
Safety.
technology. We trust the co-op,
They're our neighbors.
Our friends.
our home.
Tonight's game is made possible by Singing River Electric, a proud sponsor of Hornet football on WGUD.
So, welcome back, where the Tigers and the Hornets have played to a 7-7 game here at halftime, and we are at Densler Stadium in Jerry Alexander Field on the campus of Moss Point High School with Nick D'Angelo and Brian Knight on WGUD. We're about 5 minutes to half. Neither team's come out of the locker room. It's still, rain still continues to fall as it has all day here.
Actually, it's picked up a little bit, Nick.
It has. The wind did die down. It blew there for a little while, but the field, Moss Point, as you can tell, I guess you could tell from the screen there, they still play on a natural grass field, so I'm sure the conditions down there have deteriorated even as the game has gone on. It actually was kind of warm when the game started. We took note of as we walked around before the game. Couple games we were actually looking at some of the games last night that were played out across the coast. Of course, because of Hurricane Sally. I guess Moss Point administration asked to move the game to tonight, and the East Central administration obliged. We had several games on tap last night. Pascagoula got beat by Ocean Springs, for those that may not have followed that, 38-14. Picayune, which is in our region, they beat Poplarville 31-21. Now we played Poplarville in our Jamboree game, and I believe it was only a half of football, right?
Yes.
I think they beat us.
Varsity played a half, JV played a half.
By two scores in that scrimmage as we began the season. we opened the broadcast briefly talking about Coach Fan and the Bulldogs of Ancleve were just ran South Jones off the field 71-34. Of course, that's not necessarily in our conference, but it is a sister school, so you like to see that. Pearl River Central fell to Gulfport last night 42-14. We'll see Pearl River later on in the season. Hattiesburg beat Jefferson Davis County, which that's an unusual contest.
Yeah, they don't play much.
I don't think they have, but Hattiesburg won 30-25. Of course, that was after Oak Grove ran Hattiesburg off the field last week.
Correct.
Man, that crosstown rivalry, Oak Grove didn't take their foot off the gas pedal. I think they hung about 60-something on Hattiesburg. Stanislaus beat Long Beach 14-6, and then here we are tonight with a 7-7 tie at halftime. It's been the first half to sort of recap if folks weren't watching. Moss Point opened the game up, I guess, on their second possession, I think, Brian, or was it first?
I believe that was their first possession.
So first possession of the game, East Central had a lot of success running in the running game, pretty much running between the tackles. Our offensive sets have been pretty, as you mentioned, playing football in a phone booth.
That's it.
Have been pretty compact as we've come out and sort of opened up the first half of play against Moss Point. Deuce Hugger, as I was alluding to earlier, Deuce Hugger scored on about a 2-yard quarterback sneak up the middle to put the first points, or the only points for East Central on the board. And then just before half, Moss Point went 98 yards, put together a pretty impressive offensive drive, spreading the ball out all over the field to their receiving core, most notably to Chanton Millender, which is their leading receiver, came into the night with over 300 yards receiving. He's pretty impressive with the ball in his hands at 5'11", 175-pound senior. They completed a 31. He and Deuce Lee completed a 31-yard touchdown pass, and then the subsequent extra point was good to get us to 7-7 here at halftime at Dantzler Stadium in Jerry Alexander Field. That rolls a lot better, I guess. So the rain continues to fall. East Central's coming out of the visitors' locker room there.
Still got a minute 20 seconds on the clock.
Haven't seen the Tigers yet. This is Brian. This is, in my opinion, I went to Moss Point for those watching, so I will tell you, this next statement is going to be a little biased, but Dantzler Stadium is probably the most beautiful place to watch a high school football game on the coast, overlooking Beardsley's Lake. The oak trees in the background. This is just an incredible place to watch a football game.
It is beautiful. Like I said, the lake really does add something to it. And like I said, we'll hopefully have a good half of football here and get us to 3-0. Heading into district play next week with, I think we play Picayune to lead off.
Oh, yeah,
play.
and we'll be going making the trip over
to
there.
Picayune. Yeah. I think they won last night, so I think they're 3-0, and hopefully we will be too.
Well, that'll be a big contest, and be a huge game for this program with so many young guys that are seeing playing time. It's an exciting time for Hornet football.
About 15 seconds left before the clock sounds, and we get this.
Talking about that Beardsley's Lake out there, I spent a lot of evenings out there at practice. While it looks beautiful, the mosquitoes out there will carry you. I could remember having to put tape over my ear holes on my helmet because it would get in you, and you couldn't get your finger in your helmet. Oh, it was awful, man.
I was wondering if you brought your fishing pole and just go and fished a little bit after practice.
No. When you got finished practice down there, you was ready to get to the shower.
Yeah, I got you.
So the horn's blown, and
Moss Point will be receiving.
That's right. They did defer. They won the toss and deferred to the second half. So we'll see that offense take the field. Be curious to see what adjustments will be made. They pretty much, both teams have kind of done what we talked about. We started the broadcast, talked about Moss Point was probably going to try to spread us out. East Central felt like they had pretty good success staying between the tackles, and that's what they've done. So be curious to see what sort of adjustments have been made. Moss Point's been pretty aggressive. Been seeing a lot of blitzes coming out of linebackers, and been pretty good in coverage. There were a few times that they have some exceptionally good receivers, and probably, I would say, probably the best receivers we're going to see all season.
Yes.
I'd mentioned one of the receivers that Moss Point has as a junior. He's already, I know he's had Florida State, Mississippi State. He's had a lot of guys already come in and checking on him. And I think that's Simmons, number 5, and then 3, Millender, actually the one that's kind of made all the plays. I don't know that he's drawn Division I attention, but he certainly will play beyond Moss Point High School.
Well, I'm not mistaken, number 5 was the one that – is he not the one that scored the touchdown that was called back?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I thought so, yeah. He stopped on a dime and made a cut, and it was 6. But thankfully, I believe they were holding on the play, I believe. Got called back.
They have, and Moss Point's had several self-inflicted wounds that's cost them a couple plays. So we're about ready to kick. 2 minutes to kick here to start the third quarter as the rain continues to fall here in Moss Point. For Moss Point to be a 4A school, Brian, most of the other schools we played, Van Cleve and then even Hazelhurst last week. I think Hazelhurst, are they 4A or 3A?
I believe they're 3A.
So they've had a lot of guys going both ways, the 2 previous teams that we've played. Moss Point doesn't seem to have that as much. I think 11. Actually, he hadn't played much on offense at all as Brown for Moss Point, but they seem to kind of have, a set of 11 guys on offense and a set of 11 guys on defense. So
they do.
We in the past couple games, and even when Coach Smith was here, we would exploit that on other teams if they try to do that, because East Central's gotten to a point now we're big enough where we don't have a lot of guys that go, sort of Ironman football.
Correct. Hazelhurst won, by the way, last night. They beat Wesson, I believe, if I saw it right on the Twitter. I think they got down 30-0 and ended up winning 33-30. I think so.
I wonder if that their quarterback, did he come back or did you see?
I'm not sure. I just saw
because they lost him. Wasn't the second quarter,
I believe.
Got knocked out of the game with a knee injury. So we're teed up. Tyler Ferris, number 21 for the Hornets, is going to kick off to Moss Point. I believe that's Fiesel back and Thompson, I think.
We usually kick it to around number 5 there, that area. So
I say let's don't kick it to 5.
Well,
let's
I'm with you, but I have a feeling it's coming. Hope we cover. They're waiting to get the clock situated.
Still waiting on the clock.
White hat blows his whistle and we're ready to go. Oh, didn't quite get there. That's good.
Going to be fair caught there.
The 35-yard line.
By number 9, Jaden Matthews, cornerback. So that's actually not a bad start for the Tigers. Pretty good field position at the 35-yard line of their own 35-yard line. So the Tigers break huddle from sideline and jog out. They don't huddle on the field, so they'll come on to the line of scrimmage. Now, I mentioned they didn't have a lot playing both ways, but I see number 71 checking in at right guard. He's been playing defensive tackle and done a fine job shutting down our inside running game. So be curious to see if that continues. So we're going to give
got a halfback
pass, and it's going to be complete to the quarterback, and he's pushed out of bounds by number 4.
Line, looks like
Tyrell Ford on the tackle. That actually, while that was a pretty good 40-yard gain, that could have been a lot worse for us. So a little trickery to open up the second half here. But that play will get them across midfield down to the East Central 46-yard line. Snap back. Okay, so Lee's gonna look to the sideline for his play. Got a four quad set, offset back. Lee's in shotgun, calls for the ball. He looks right, throws right. It's going to be complete to Millender.
It's going to come back, Nick. I believe the left guard for Moss Point was holding, or tackle one.
Yeah, that came out pretty early. And you are right, Coach Knight. That's going to be holding on the Tigers. So it's a pretty big break because that holding is going to be from the spot of the foul. So they're going to mark that back. Excuse me, I stand corrected. From the line of scrimmage. I'm sorry. That's going to set the ball at the 49-yard line. And we're looking at a 1st and about 19. Milner in motion, trips right, snaps back, going to fake, quarterback keep, and be tackled.
Good job.
It looked like Raiden Williams, number 95.
Big Raiden.
Couldn't tell if that was Packer or Williams. I knew it was one of the tackles. So now we got a 2nd and 20 for the Tiger offense just inside there, just on their side of the field.
Ooh,
got a right guard moving there for Moss Point. We'll take those 5 yards.
Back them up 15 or 5 more yards.
So we're still looking at 2nd down now, 2nd and a long 25. As the Moss Point offensive line comes set.
As opposed to a short 25.
Snap back, looks right. Looks right, he's going to keep it.
Nowhere to go.
He's going to be wrapped up pretty quick. He did pick up about 6 yards, 4 or 5 yards, 6 yards, somewhere in there.
About 3rd and 20, somewhere around there.
Just short of the 50-yard line, just inside, just on Moss Point side of the field. At the 10-minute and 30-second mark of the 3rd quarter, it's 7-7. Tigers and Hornets here in Moss Point. East Central is lined up in a man coverage, it appears, in a 4-wide formation for the Tigers.
Free safeties
we got a blitz.
Oh goodness!
Oh, Porter put a pretty good lick on it, but he got the ball away, and it's going to be complete to Jaden Matthews up the right sideline. We did have a linebacker blitz coming. Porter put a good lick on him, but Lee was able to get the ball away cleanly, threw it up the right sideline complete for a pretty big gain and a 1st down for the Tiger offense. So Simmons is going to be on the far sideline. Milner's at the slot on the near sideline. Lee takes the snap, going to keep it.
Uh-oh, fumble.
Ball's on the ground. It's recovered by Moss Point.
Yep, right.
I couldn't tell who knocked that ball loose. It looked like it may have been Dunsford or either Owenby. Nonetheless, the Tigers are able to jump back on it. Not before losing 3 yards there. Rain continues to fall here in Moss Point. 7-7 in the 3rd quarter. 9 minutes to go and counting. Moss Point's driving. Ball currently sits at the Hornet 20-yard line. Milner's in motion. Looks left, throws left. It's going to be complete.
He caught it, yep.
Complete for about a 4-yard gain to Milner. I think that's got to be about his 6th or 7th catch of the game.
Yeah, he just went in motion and just kept going, and they threw him a little out route there. 3rd down and 7.
Got a little confusion over here from the Moss Point sideline trying to get a play in. He's got it called. Going to be a slot left or split left. Single back set. East Central looks like we got a blitz coming. Pass is off. Going to be complete. Oh, fumble.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Go Hollis
Porter.
Oh, what a block.
Great defensive play. I think that flag is going to be on
it's on the block, I believe.
A personal foul on the block. That became illegal, I guess, last season. But that was a clean, completed pass to number, looked like Ladarius Matthews, I think. Did you get the defender that knocked that ball loose?
I did not get the defender.
I want to say it was Des Fairley come around and knocked it out into the hands of Hollis Porter.
He did textbook, tackling way to knock it out.
Just the way you're taught.
But you're right. They changed that rule. You can no longer basically decleat anybody.
a defenseless player,
right.
Yeah.
And he did.
So I think that's going to be a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. But that was a big play by that Hornet defense.
Half the distance to the goal. It was inside the 20. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the old timers be like, man, that was a great block.
Well, old timers,
like me.
We both were over it. Whoa, that was what a block. So, Fant comes to the near sideline. East Central takes possession at the 10. Going to give to
Smith. Nope, Sam. That was Sam.
Going to give the Wall on a fullback dive. Going to get a short 2-yard gain.
No, I take it back. I think it was Eli.
Was it Eli? Okay.
6 and 8 look a lot alike. I never noticed, but.
Well, especially from this angle. So second down. Bird Morris goes to the far sideline. Marble in at wing back. Walls and Smith, tailback and fullback. Going to give this. He's going to keep it. Got to waggle. Throws it across to Tristan Lambert's going to be completed.
Nice catch, Tristan.
For a very nice first down and about a 8-yard to, it's probably closer to 12-yard pickup for Tristan. He had 2 big catches last week, Brian.
That was a pretty good throw, too. It wasn't like he was wide open. He had somebody right behind him.
Well, he had me faked out because I was looking at Eli the whole time.
I kept on Eli and then looked at Sam, and either one of them had it.
Fant near sideline. He's going to give this time to Sam up the middle.
Up the middle. Good for about 4 yards.
I'm not a math teacher, but if you get 4 there, 4 2 more times, that's a first down.
That sure is.
The clock is ticking down. 6:30 to go in the third quarter. Score 7-7 after a big defensive turnover there deep in the Hornet territory. East Central's now on a short drive here. Bird Morris comes to the near sideline, and that's going to be encroachment
offsides, I believe,
on the Tiger defense again.
Yeah, it's too wet to be 3 yards in a cloud of dust tonight, so it'd be 3 yards in a cloud of mud, I guess.
So with that encroachment penalty, that's going to bring up a second and short. An obvious passing situation. I don't know that we would pass, but we were moving the ball here on the ground.
Looks like I had offsides again, but they didn't call
Gives
it.
Back underneath.
Right up the middle. Uh-oh.
To Eli. Breaks two tackles and brought down by the third Tiger. And picks up a very nice first down.
Have timeout on the field for something. That looks like the Heat timeout.
So at the 6-minute mark here in the third quarter, 7-7, tie ball game, Hornets and Tigers. You're watching Hornet football on WGUD.
Hi, I'm Stacy Enlow. At M&M Bank, we believe the same things that build a great football program sustain a great bank. Come experience the community banking difference at your local M&M Bank today. Ask to see me, Stacy Enlow, at the Pascagoula main branch. At M&M Bank, we are truly hometown people that you know.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm attorney Lee Turner. I hope you're enjoying tonight's film. If you are a loved one or thinking about applying for Social Security disability, there's a few questions you need to ask before you rush off and hire an attorney. One, will your case be handled by an attorney located in South Mississippi where you live? And two, will an attorney or a representative be handling your case? And three, and most importantly, will an attorney meet with you before the day of the hearing? Better yet, just give me a call at the Turner Law Group at 601-394-5008 or visit us online at www.msdisabilitylawyer.com.
So we're back here in Moss Point. East Central took a snap there from their own 45 and had an encroachment, or excuse me, offsides penalty. So they were backed up 5 yards, and now we'll try it again. First down from their own 39. Going to give to Eli around the right end. Got a lot of blocking over there.
Got some room. Looks like first down.
Nice run by the sophomore tailback with the likes of Greeno and company leading the way. Nice piece of running there. So big first down, big pickup there for the Hornet offense as they move across the 50 down to the Tiger 45-yard line. Looking at a 1st and 10. Going to give underneath to Sam. Looked like it may have been a little trap play there and going to pick up about 3 yards. As the clock rolls down to the 5-minute mark. Rain steady, coming down pretty steady now. Bird Morris is going to go to the far sideline. Walls and Smith and Hugger under center, going to give back underneath. Oh, I think he was down. The ball came out, but I believe he was down.
Picked up about 1 or 2 there again. So it'll be about 3rd and 7 left.
Yeah, so the ball is going to be sitting at the 37-yard line of Moss Point. As Fant checks in, he comes to the far sideline. I'm looking for a 5 and out over here. No, quarterback sneak.
There
he goes. Wow, again. Look at that. Look at that offensive line.
Hold on to that ball, buddy. Hold on, Deuce. Offensive line just doing work there. Just get behind the big uglies.
What a play. What a play by that offensive front. Matthew Greeno, Luke Walding, Cade Benefield, Mason Estes, and Gavin Trossett moving folks around up there. So the Hornet offense moving the ball down the field, sets just inside the 30-yard line. Going to give underneath to Sam Wall. He's going to break 1 tackle, break 2 tackles, and brought down after about a 3-yard to 4-yard pickup there. So 3:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. Score 7-7. East Central on a drive after a Hornet fumble recovery.
Pass.
Play action pass. Hit Sam Wall in the flat. Completed. Broke 2, 3 tackles. He's across the end line for a touchdown. What a play by the senior Sam Wall.
There is a flag on the play.
Coach Knight says there's a flag. I can't see it. But
it was after the touchdown. I believe it would be a dead ball. So,
okay, like a personal foul.
I believe so.
I didn't know if maybe we was holding. I saw. I think that was Fant that was in the game doing a fine job of blocking upfield to allow Sam to get in. Sam Wall, big play there by the Hornet senior.
Yeah, I didn't see his number, but I think somebody was talking a little bit.
Gotcha. We won't call his number. We don't want to get in trouble with his mama.
I understand.
Or Coach Collins.
I'm glad I don't know it. So. So they'll either back us up here, or they may. I think they can enforce it on the kickoff. I'm not sure which way they'll do.
Oh, wait a minute. He just called a false start.
I think he just made up something there.
Well, the official just motioned a false start on the offense, which clearly that wasn't the case because that wouldn't have counted. So not really sure what the flag was about. Lambert's a snapper. Hugger's the holder. They was offside.
Offsides.
Snaps down,
Still
kicks up, and
looks
still good. I don't think they call them offsides, but okay, there's a flag. That's it.
There's some laundry on the field.
There's a speaker up here. It's probably about 3 foot across, and I'm just having to rely on Brian. I can't even see the scoreboard. Okay, so East Central will decline that, and the extra point will be good. So with that extra point, touchdown and extra point, that's going to make. Well, you can't decline an offsides penalty anyway, can you?
I don't think you can in high school. I know you can in the college and NFL. That's the old free play where the quarterback just throws it up for grabs.
Right, yeah. But it's supposed to be, because that considers it, and I think that makes it a dead ball when on special team.
We just changed our mind and decided not to decline it.
Maybe so.
I don't know.
So with that extra point or 2-point conversion, that's going to bring the score to 15-7. The good guys are leading the homestanding Tigers. With that, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Hornet Football on W.
Here's a scenario. Work has sent you cross country. You drive 2,000 miles, eat something that resembles food, and seal the deal with a room full of strangers. Now you have a big old check, which means you hold in your hands the future of your company. But wait, you have the Singing River Federal app, which means you and thousands of others like you can bank wherever you are. So no more worries, except for whatever you ate. Singing River Federal, the better way to bank, wherever you are.
Singing River Federal Credit Union, a proud sponsor of Hornet Football.
All over the region, people who are passionate about life love Bienville Orthopedic Specialist. We will get you back in the game, back on the water, back spending time with your family, and back to your life. Bienville Orthopedics is the largest and most experienced physician-owned orthopedic surgery practice in Mississippi, bringing cutting-edge surgery and healthcare to the coast, including outpatient total joint replacements. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game or play with your grandkids, Bienville Orthopedics is the one to trust. We love what we do, and we'll get you back to the life you love too.
We're back here in Moss Point where the the Hornets have just taken a 8-point lead over the homestanding Tigers, 15-7. We're at the 3-minute and 14-second mark in the third quarter. Tyler Ferris is going to tee the ball up to kick off for the Hornets.
Teeing it up in the middle this time. Going to squib kick, it looks like. Ooh.
Got a little squib, looks like.
Uh-oh.
Can't get a number.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's Millender.
Had me worried there for a
second. Yeah, there's a flag.
Another flag, late flag. I don't know if it was a late hit or I'm not sure what it is.
I'm not sure what though. I think they're going to call a personal foul on East Central for spearing. Coach Harmon was pointing to his head like that was something he wasn't happy about. But that's a pretty crucial penalty there because Moss Point's going to take the ball. Yeah,
great field position.
41-yard line of the Hornets. Milner here is to the near sideline.
That is the 36.
Excuse me, thank you. 1st and 10. Snaps back to Lee, looks across the middle. Wow, oh, what a throw. What a catch by Simmons in traffic.
Wow.
On a slant, Larry Simmons completes, makes 2 Hornets miss.
Great run after the catch there.
Brought down inside the 4-yard line. Larry Simmons comes in at 6'1", 185 pounds, so he's not a little fella. Nice throw by Lee. So the Tigers, after one play, is knocking on the door of the Hornets. Got a quad set. Lee calls his line set. Looks right, throws right to Millender on an out route.
Oh.
He dropped it.
Wow, he was open too.
Had about a five-yard out.
Our defender had slipped, and luckily the offensive player slipped a little bit too. So weather, field conditions playing a part again.
So with that incompletion, the clock will come stopped at the 2:29 mark in the third quarter. Moss Point making their first error, I would say, of this drive. Looked flawless up to this point. Of course, there's only been 2 plays, but both of them were incredible. Trips left. Lee looks left, throws a little swing pass, complete to Thompson, and he's going to get across the goal line. Wait a minute, he caught it. Yeah, okay. Touchdown for the Tigers. I think that was Thompson on that completion there.
I think they're going for 2. They're going to try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, Moss Point's going to line up for a 2-point conversion. Man in motion. He's going to set up a trips left. He's coming back to Millender over here. Looking right. Throws a Millender on an out route, and it's good for 2 points.
Another tie ball game.
15-15 here in the third quarter. We got a ball game here at Moss Point, folks. 15-15 at the 2-minute, 23-second mark in the third quarter. You're watching Hornet football on WGUD.
Hi, I'm Stacy Enlow. At M&M Bank, we believe the same things that build a great football program sustain a great bank. Come experience the community banking difference at your local M&M Bank today. Ask to see me, Stacy Enlow, at the Pascagoula Main Branch. At M&M Bank, we are truly hometown people that you know.
We're back here in Moss Point where the Tigers are kicking off. Oh, well, that was supposed to have been to a kick. So that was supposed to have been a kickoff to East Central. I'm not sure though that his foot just didn't come off the side of the ball, as wet as it was. Anyway, so the Hornet offense is going to start off with excellent field position.
Just got a text from Zach Jones, who's former Hornet playing at South Alabama now. He said Tyrell Ford got that strip earlier. He said give the man credit.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Zach. So the Hornet offense comes on the field. It's looking at a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line of the Tigers. Coach Collins is pleading his case. I think he don't like the spot. And he's right. Just picked up 5 more yards. So East Central is going to take possession of the ball at the 40. Fans going to come to the near sideline. Walls and Smith in the backfield. Going to give underneath the Walls and pick up about
7 or 8. Listen,
the line judge only gave him about 4.
Huh.
His knee must have been on the ground whenever
that?
before he spun out of the tackle. Nonetheless, not a bad pickup on first down. Looking at a second down and about 6. 148 and counting, 15-15 in the third quarter. Going to be a quarterback sneak.
Just follow the big uglies. There he keeps going. Keep going. Keep going. He's almost.
And Hugger
he almost broke
pumping
out
his
of it. Look at that.
legs and picked up about 8 or 9 yards on a quarterback sneak.
That was just some determination right there.
Very good run by our quarterback. Pick up a first down and bring the ball right down to the 25-yard line. Going to give back to Eli around the right end, trying to find a hole, and there he does. He picks up about 3 or 4 yards again on the first down.
The ball came out, but they're calling him down.
So Bird Morris checks back in. He's going to come to the near sideline. Marvel and Smith and Walls in the backfield.
Oh, we jumped.
Our left tackle jumped off sides there. And it'll back us up 5.
That just killed you. You're on schedule. Now you're behind the chains.
So with the offsides penalty, the Hornet offense is going to be looking at a 2nd and 12 as Fant comes to the near sideline. Going to give it to Wall back up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 7 or 8, 9 or 10, 11.
Keep pushing them, line.
12.
Just keep going. Just
He's
keep
down
going.
to the 10.
Just keep going.
He's down to
Get
the
on.
6.
Wow.
3-yard line. What a run.
Wow. That's
there was a lot
called
of
teamwork right there.
A lot of blocking, a lot of leg pumping going on that run. Great job by that offensive line.
All the way down to about the 3-yard line, looks like.
Nice piece of running by the senior
That'll
fullback.
take us to the 4th quarter.
And that's going to do it. That was a quick half. That's going to do it here in the 3rd quarter. 15-15 with the Hornets knocking on the Tigers' door. We're going to take a quick break and recognize our local sponsors, Hornet Football and WG.
Lines and traffic got you down? Ever feel like friendly service is a thing of the past? Well, at H&H Chevron, our friendly staff is always happy to greet you with a smile and get you going fast. Let us take care of you. Since 1992, fast and friendly customer service, quality, and satisfaction have always been our #1 priority.
In our family, we all use electricity differently. But when it comes to our Touchstone Energy Cooperative,
We all think about it the same way.
because our co-op is
Power. Sure, electricity turns the lights on.
But power is the information that we get from our co-op about efficiency,
Safety.
technology. We trust the co-op,
They're our neighbors.
Our friends.
our home.
Tonight's game is made possible by Singing River Electric, a proud sponsor of Hornet Football on WGUD.
Thinking quarterback sneak just like we are.
So we're back. East Central ran to the line of scrimmage to run a play from the 3, and the Moss Point coaching staff didn't like what they saw, so they quickly called a timeout. So we've got a little stoppage here. If you're just joining us, we are about to begin the 4th quarter here at Dantzler Stadium, where the Tigers and the Hornets have played to a 15-15 tie. It's been a very exciting game, Brian.
It has. It's we're knocking on the door. We've got 1st and goal from the 3-yard line, and hopefully we'll take the lead here early in the 4th quarter.
It kind of feels like it may come down to who has the ball last.
I was thinking the same thing.
So see Marbles checked in and Walls and Smith in the backfield. Fant's going to come in to the to the left side of the formation. 71's in the game. I don't know if we go to that quarterback sneak or not. Oh, he did. He ran behind the right guard. Wasn't able to get in there.
Might be on the 2-yard line now. So
short game.
Do that 2 more times and we score.
2nd down. We've got 2 more plays to give, Coach. I look for us to look for number 8 again. He's been a workhorse for him tonight.
Seems like they got. There's
Gonna
Eli.
give to Eli.
He should get in.
Behind the left guard, gonna get across the goal line for a touchdown, his first of the night.
Looks like we're going to go for 2 again. Nope, I take that back. He's got Tyler's out there.
So Ferris is going to come out. Hugger's going to do the holding, and Lambert's going to do the snapping. Snaps back, hold down, kick is up but blocked. I think that,
the man that blocked it got a little
15,
little head start.
Number 15 got a pretty good jump. A little bit too much, says the line judge over there. So
I'm sure we'll go for 2 again, just like last time. Looks like they're changing out the personnel.
Send our offensive unit back out to go for 2.
Huge 2-point conversion here.
So we're looking currently 21-15 is the score as the Hornets line up for the 2-point conversion.
Got another flag.
It's going to be on the defense
again. We'll take that little.
So we're going to go half the
yard.
distance to that from the half-yard line. So the nose of the football is, right on the goal line.
71 is in. Just
make
so
a
you
note.
know.
Yep. So Hugger's under center. He's going to give around the left end to Eli.
Timeout.
Timeout on East Central for East Central.
Not sure if that was a good timeout or a bad one, but we will never know because
certainly
it could have went either way.
Well, you got to feel like Coach Collins didn't like what he saw on his call, and I'm not sure if he didn't call. Well, I don't think we get in there.
This is a huge play.
It is.
It's definitely worth a timeout to talk about.
If you're just joining us, 11:22 in the fourth quarter. It's 21-15. East Central has just scored to take the lead on a 2-yard touchdown run by Eli Smith. Lined up to kick the extra point, and since then, Moss Point had 2 encroachment penalties. East Central has lined up to go for 2 and decided to call a timeout to rethink it here before the ball is snapped. So the Hornets going to break, huddle from the sideline, and run out and run a new play call. To note, Kobe Reynolds, number 44, is checked in at fullback. Got a quarterback sneak, and Hugger's going to get across.
That's got to be. Nobody has given a signal yet. There it is.
Yeah, I thought he did. Hugger gets across for the 2-point conversion. It's going to bring our score. It was good, so that's going to bring our score to 22-15.
Colby did his best bush push there, impersonation. He kind of just rammed up in there behind Deuce and pushed him on in for the 2.
Excuse me, 23-15. Coach math teacher, you should have corrected me. 23-15. Hornets lead the Tigers, and we're gonna keep it here at Dantzler Stadium in Jerry Alexander Field.
I'll do better. I'm sorry. I'm new here.
Man, it is really coming down out here. The rain has not stopped since we got here right at the 6 o'clock, and it's been pretty steady.
It has. It's not a downpour. It's just a solid, consistent drizzle.
So Ferris is going to tee it up.
Going back to the Pooch Kick, looks like here again. Got it lined up on the hash mark.
This time we kick to.
Oh, nobody's there.
That's going to be. Ooh. I don't know why he didn't let it go out of bounds.
He should have let that one go.
But Marquise Hawthorne fielded that and
saved us 5 yards
at the 30-yard line. So they'll start at the Moss Point will start at their own 30 on this next possession. Be interesting to see sort of how the Hornet defense will respond, because the last offensive drive by Moss Point, they pretty much moved the ball at will.
Did not take long.
Milner's going to go to the far sideline. Simmons is out here on an island with Lane Hollis on the near sideline. Looks like Fairley's lined up like he's coming on a blitz.
They're going
a lot
deep.
of time to throw the ball. A lot of time to throw. It's going to be
right
through the hands of Millender. He had a lot of grass in front of him. If that pass is complete, it's probably 6 points. Rossi Smith was closing in quickly.
Rossi was a coming,
but that pass nonetheless fell incomplete. That was quite a throw by Lee.
It really was. Again, you gotta think the weather conditions had something to do with him dropping that ball, because it was hit him right square in the hands.
The 2nd and 10. Back in motion, gonna fake, looking for Simmons, rolling right.
Oh, throwing across his body. Ooh.
I thought it was intercepted.
I did too.
Tyrell Ford came out of the free safety position there and really thought he may have an opportunity. The ball was just thrown low. Honestly, luckily for Lee, because it was probably picked. He was looking for Simmons. Simmons come from the far side or the near sideline across the field in front of Ford, so he was watching.
Yeah, he broke rule number 1 of quarterback play, which was throwing across your body. He don't do that, especially to the middle of the field like that.
So we got quad set. Simmons to the near side. Not sure where Millender is. I think he's in the slot.
He's open.
He's going to throw to Simmons over Hollis' head.
Nice defensive play.
Very good.
Great
very
job.
good. Moss Point's won.
Now we have a flag.
Yeah, well,
wow.
that came from the
nice
Moss
call.
Point sideline.
Nice call, Coach.
He talked to. Oh, we got a sideline warning. Wow.
That's the.
So the offensive coordinator from Moss Point, they were pleading for a pass interference penalty. I think they were kind of jockeying for position. I don't know that Hollis really pushed him or impeded his ability to catch the ball. I think he was in his hip pocket. Very good coverage.
I feel the same way. Hollis did an outstanding job right there.
So 4th and 10. Moss Point's forced to punt from their own 30-yard line. The wind is at the punter's back.
We do have a player over here to the near side. Ooh.
We fumbled
it.
I think
we got him. I don't think it was a fake punt. I think he just dropped it and took off running. Got a player down.
Got a Tiger down. Yeah, with 3. I don't remember 3 punting. That's why 7 had been doing the kicking for him.
You may be right. He may just like I said, they had somebody out wide over here, so it may have been a fake punt that just didn't go.
Either way, that Hornet defense stood strong and was able to bring him down before he converted. Unfortunately, we do have a Tiger down.
Number 12, Traven Seals.
Traven Seals. It's a lower leg issue.
Says he plays defensive end and tight end. May just be a cramp. Well, I don't know. The way he's not putting weight on it, I don't know if that's a cramp or not. Nope, that's.
Yeah, maybe an ankle or something. I couldn't really tell.
He is not able to put any weight on that foot, though. So, hope he's okay.
So, 10:54 to go in the 4th quarter. Moss Point leads 23 to the Tigers 15.
That's East Central leads.
The last time we was here, I did the same thing. I did. I'm sorry. I apologize,
hey,
folks.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger.
I apologize.
I don't blame you.
The Hornet offense is going to take the field.
We score here, that would be really, really good, because
with the field position we're getting, you really need to put the ball in. Put the ball in right here. Hornets going to break huddle. Smith and Walls, and you got a flag.
It's like illegal substitution, maybe, or delay a game. Wow.
Well, I never heard him call the ball set.
I didn't either.
Okay. So 1st and 15 from the Hornets 39. From the Tigers 39. Fant goes to the far sideline. You got Marble in at wing back, Smith and Walls in the backfield. Hugger under center. Going to be a speed option to the left. He keeps it right behind the left tackle.
Got our 5 yards back.
Going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. So that'll bring the ball down just inside the 35-yard line. 10:30 to go and counting. Hornets break the huddle. Hugger goes under center. Marble in motion, going to give back underneath to Smith, I think.
It was Eli.
I'm not mistaken, that wasn't the play we scored on a while ago, running to the left side. So 3rd and 9, Fant checks in. 10 minutes to go. Marble in motion, going to give underneath to Sam, right behind the left guard, and he's going to pick up 12 yards on a first down inside the 20-yard line.
Just right up the gut. Great job by offensive line.
Wind's kind of picking up here. So we're going to pick up that first down. Clock's going to be down to the 9:30 mark. Bird Moore's going to check in and go to the far sideline. Going to give underneath the wall, right behind the center, and pick up about 6 yards on the first down. Clock continues to run down to 9 minutes. East Central trying to burn as much clock as they can. Fant goes to the far sideline.
Offside should be.
Moss Point had a blitz coming.
It matters.
East Central ran it
right. Oh, he got tripped up.
Sam Wall runs right behind that left guard again, and going to be brought down with a shoestring tackle down inside the 5. Nice piece of running by Sam Wall. Another great game. Picking up where he left off last week. Hornets come back out in that tight set. Quarterback sneak again.
He's
going to get across the goal line for his 2nd touchdown of the evening.
That was big. That was huge.
So that's going to give East Central 29, Moss Point 15. As Ferris comes out to kick the extra point. And 15 is going to be all sides again. Moss Point band, the drummer was beating, and I'm not sure that ain't what got 15 going or something.
Going to go for 2 again, probably.
Yeah, Ferris is coming off the field.
Nope.
No, he's sending him back out. What do you want us to do, Coach?
I'm in, I'm out. I'm in, I'm out. Okay, he's out.
I got a feeling we're going to go behind Cade Benefield again.
You think so?
Let's do it. Well, no.
Look
We're
at that.
going to give it to
Inside.
Eli, and he's going to get across.
Good job, Eli.
Behind the left side of that offensive line, Eli Smith's going to be good on the 2-point conversion.
That line's had themselves a very nice game, and the running backs have been following behind them, and they're just doing a great job on the ground tonight.
So at 8:24 to go in the fourth quarter, Moss Point trails East Central 31-15 here at Dancer Stadium. You're watching Hornet football on W.
Here's a scenario. Work has sent you cross country. You drive 2,000 miles, eat something that resembles food, and seal the deal with a room full of strangers. Now you have a big old check, which means you hold in your hands the future of your company. But wait, you have the Singing River Federal app, which means you and thousands of others like you can bank wherever you are. So no more worries, except for whatever you ate. Singing River Federal, the better way to bank, wherever you are.
Singing River Federal Credit Union, a proud sponsor of Hornet football.
All over the region, people who are passionate about life love Bienville Orthopedic Specialist. We will get you back in the game, back on the water, back spending time with your family, and back to your life. Bienville Orthopedics is the largest and most experienced physician-owned orthopedic surgery practice in Mississippi, bringing cutting-edge surgery and healthcare to the coast, including outpatient total joint replacements. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game or play with your grandkids, Bienville Orthopedics is the one to trust. We love what we do, and we'll get you back to the life you love too.
So we're back here in Moss Point where the Hornets lead the Tigers 31-15. Tyler Ferris just kicked off. The kick was fair caught by number 4, and now the Tiger offensive unit's going to take possession starting at the Hornets 30-yard line. Tigers come out in their standard quad 4-wide set with an offset back. Lee looks to the sideline, and Moss Point's going to call a timeout. That's an interesting call there, coming out after a break, so to say, of a change of possession to go into a timeout.
I believe that's their second, too. I believe they only have one left, if I'm not mistaken. It says 3 on the scoreboard, but I don't know how correct that is.
So this is a pretty critical possession here for Moss Point, Brian.
Yeah, if they don't score here, it's we might can be calling the Hornets 3-0.
But as we saw a couple possessions ago, they have the ability to get down the field pretty quick.
Absolutely.
So
this is not over by a long shot.
Yeah, certainly don't want to sit back and relax too much. So we've got to
keep everything in front, guys.
Receiver in motion. Trips left.
Hand off.
He's going to hand off to Thompson.
Had
Thompson
a
breaks
chance
one
at
tackle. That's a clip. I mean, a block in the back right there that didn't get called.
There's a late flag there.
There it is.
I think he heard you.
I believe that was number 15 there. That was gonna he blocked fairly in the back as the back come around the end.
Back judge caught it, looks like.
So that'll mark him back about 7 yards since the penalties from the spot of the foul. So it's a 1st and 16 for the Tigers from just inside their 25-yard line. Lee's looking left, throws to Simmons. Did he catch it?
He did catch it.
He caught it. Hollis, Lane Hollis, pretty good hit on him. I thought he separated him from the ball, but Simmons is he's got a lot of range, man. That kid can play. It's a nice catch. He took a pretty good hit. So 2nd down and 3 for the Tiger offense. They're kind of packing everything in here. I feel like they're going to throw something long here out of this formation, trying to get everybody in tight. Lee's going to keep it, and going to be tackled by number 83 for the Hornets. I don't have a number for 83. Let me get him. Sean Lusk on the tackle for the Hornets. Tigers looking at a first down. They're on 45. Lee looks back. He's looking. Throws to the right. Millender. Wow, what a throw, what a catch. Millender wasn't even out of his cut yet, Brian.
He was not.
Ball was up. That's all season work right there is what that is. That's a pure timing route. Great throw, great catch. You got to call it when you see it. And we had good coverage over there. Smith was in his hip pocket, but the ball was in the air before he even come out of his cut. What a throw. So Most Point's going to bring the ball down inside their inside the Hornets' 35-yard line. We got 6:45 and counting to go in the fourth quarter. Moss Point is moving the ball down the field. 10 seconds on the play clock. Moss Point looks like there's some confusion going on. A lot of people moving still. 5 seconds on the play clock.
Those seconds are precious right now. They're coming off.
Linebacker blitz coming. Rushing the quarterback out of the pocket. He scrambles right, looking right. Dunsford got him. Wrapped up for a big sack for the sophomore, TJ Dunsford. What a play by Dunsford. Got him wrapped up and able to bring him down for a huge loss. Cade Benefield there in his face also to apply pressure. So about a 20-yard loss for the Tigers there. Going to bring up second and a country mile. 5:50 to go in the fourth quarter, clock running. Simmons to the near sideline. Lee's looking right, looks right,
good protection.
Looks left, looks back to the right, going to throw underneath to 8. And he's going to be tackled by Smith, I believe.
Got a flag here.
Did a block in the back over there? It's a lot of
I'm
people.
Not sure.
It's
it looks like a personal foul on us or something.
Coach Collins don't agree.
No, he's wondering himself.
Oh, it's on with the field. That. It's a personal foul call. That is
automatic first down.
That's not helpful. So the ball will be set inside the 30-yard line of East Central. I'm not sure.
It is an automatic first down, correct? Mate. They're saying third down, though.
Third down and 5 inside the 30-yard line. Lee's back. He's looking left, looking in the middle, throws to the middle. Completed to Simmons for a first down. Down just inside the 20-yard line. Lee with a lot of time there.
The clock is rolling.
5:27 to go. First down inside the 20 for Moss Point.
Oh, he's open. Oh, wet ball.
Wow. Lee hits Keith Huff in the hands, not able to bring it in. The ball is going to fall incomplete. The Hornets catch a big break right there. Clock does stop with the incomplete pass at 5:13 in the fourth quarter. That was a really good job by Lee going through his progressions.
It really was.
He hit the kid right in the hands. Really nice play. So we got a 3 wide set. Looks like we got a blitz coming from East Central. A lot of pressure.
Wow, he just chunks it.
Oh, my goodness. What a catch over there by, I think that was number 11.
Just threw it to his outlet out there.
Jerry's.
He was there. I think it was number 8 caught it.
Matthews, okay. Excuse me, Ladarius Matthews. Very, that's good play by Lee. Great job by the linebacking core to bring the pressure, but Lee, just like you said, went to his outlet pass and just dumped it over there. That's knowing your system. Under 5 minutes, 4:45 and counting. Third and short for the Tigers. Lee's back, looks left, throws underneath, and
just
high, just out of the reach.
Big fourth down.
Millender there. If he'd have caught that, it would have been trouble. So Moss Point's looking at a 4th and short.
They will have to go for this, and this might be the game here.
Look like
stop it.
At the 10-yard line, right at the 10-yard line of the, just inside the 10 of the Hornets. Stop here would be the ball game.
They're bringing the house.
Rolls him left. That's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete.
Going to be incomplete. Had a blitz coming from that linebacking core and flushed him out of the left of the pocket.
Hornets defense came to play tonight again.
Wasn't able to get his feet set and threw it short of the receiver, number 4, Hawthorne.
Coach Hudson has to be pleased with the way his D's played tonight.
So with that turnover on downs, the offensive unit of the Hornets is going to take possession of the ball inside their own 10-yard line. 4 minutes to go with a 2-touchdown lead. Brian, I think the word for the series or the drive here is possession.
Yes. Don't fumble. Use your time.
I didn't get – did you see who called a timeout?
I did not.
Okay, we're going to take a break. We got a team timeout here. 4:20 to go left in the game.
What do you think of when I say Hurley?
Home.
Home.
Your home. My home.
Home. I'm Leah Hinton, broker and owner of Southern Oaks Realty right here in Hurley. Although Hurley is home, our team is ready to help you anywhere in South Mississippi.
Even where our rivals reside.
Looking to buy or sell a home?
Call us today or stop by the office. Let us help you establish new roots.
If you want great furniture at fantastic prices, then Taylor Furniture's huge Labor Day sale is the place to be. August 27th through the 29th, come in and get 18 months no interest financing with free local delivery and removal of furniture. Save big with up to 50% off select in-stock living room, bedroom, and dining room furnishings. Save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets or up to $200 off Sealy hybrid mattresses. Great furniture and prices await, but only at Taylor Furniture in Moss Point.
We're back here in Moss Point where the Hornets lead the Tigers 31-15, 4:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Moss Point East Central just had a 1st and 10 quarterback sneak, picked up about 2.5, 3 yards. So we're looking at a 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8, just beyond their own 10-yard line. Hugger's under center, letting his clock run down. He's at 5 seconds on the play clock, and we had a little bit of motion there, pre-snap motion before, or penalty before the snap.
Young quarterback doing exactly like what he's supposed to, letting the clock run down, and we just got a little impatient on the outside there.
Well, you know, those linemen, all the offensive unit, but especially those linemen, they get used to that cadence.
That's right.
And timing, and they can anticipate, and that's kind of what happened there, where he paused a little bit longer, waiting on that play clock to tick down, because seconds are precious here for the Tigers right now, down 2 touchdowns.
Comes to the line, about 5 seconds left.
2nd long, going to give the
Wall.
I believe that's Walls behind the left tackle. He's still up.
Going.
You know, a couple of times tonight, I'm sure the Tiger defensive
got another flag.
Coaches are probably not real happy because they've got guys in position on a lot of these plays and not getting the guy on the ground.
Yes. See what the flag is here.
Still waiting to see what's going to be called. Personal foul on the defense. Showing a little frustration there.
We'll take that.
So that's going to pick up a 1st down for the Hornets. and get them sort of out of the shadows of the goal line there, down up to their own 25. Under 3 minutes to go. Hornets are leading the Tigers 31-15. Fourth quarter, Nick D'Angelo, Brian Knight, WGUD, Hornet football.
May have to call a timeout here. The play clock's going to get us.
5 seconds, 4.
Just going to get it off.
He
got scared and went ahead and called it just to be on the safe side.
And we're going to get a timeout from Coach Collins here as the wind almost takes our tent off. So with that, we'll take our final timeout of the night here. You're watching Hornet football, WGUD.
Attorney Matthew Lott and his group of awesome paralegals get up every day with a dedication to solve your legal problems. Injuries and family matters are our specific areas of concentration. Results matter, and our track record shows it. We have also obtained numerous significant settlements and verdicts for our clients through our personal injury practice and obtained life-altering judgments for our clients in our divorce and child custody practice. Our offices are in Hurley and Pascagoula, and we have represented clients in almost every county in Mississippi. If you cannot come to us, we will come to you.
Do you owe the IRS and back taxes? Are you receiving notices from the IRS or state tax agency threatening to seize your assets? If so, you must act now. With our tax relief program, we will review your case and start the negotiation process with the IRS to reduce or eliminate your tax debt and get you the settlement you deserve.
Back to the action here. Hornets Tigers hand off to the left side to Eli. Brian?
Yes, sir. I believe that was Eli.
Smith around the left, or off of the left tackle. Going to be brought down after about a 2-yard pickup. Clock at 2:20, just under the 2:20 mark in the fourth quarter. Bird Morris is going to check in for the Hornets. Go to his spot to the far sideline. Wall and Smith.
Sam still got those legs pumping.
Sam doing a little bit more work even as the clock goes under 2 minutes.
That will be just shy, about 2-3 yards shy of the first down.
So looking at a third and 2, 3rd and 3.
If we make this one,
the Hornets offense, I think they have one timeout left.
Be close, as the late Jack Crystal used to say, is wrapping this one in maroon.
That's right. All of those Ole Miss folks listen probably don't appreciate that much, but that's okay. They're not on here, are they, Brian?
They'll be all right.
Hooker under center. He's going to give to Eli. Eli's going to go behind the left tackle, pick up about 4 yards and a first down. Brought down at about the 38-yard line.
There's another flag. Two
flags. Of them. Just showing some frustration, the Tigers there. After what's been a close ball game, 31-15. To me, Brian, it feels like the game was a lot closer than that.
It does. It's never felt in hand at all.
You know, East Central has beaten Moss Point, I think, the last 5 times these teams have played.
Correct.
And talking to the folks here at Moss Point, they really felt like they had a pretty good, or they feel like they have a pretty good team now, and felt like they had a pretty good chance to beat East Central this year. Unfortunately, for those folks, it doesn't look like that's going to materialize. But they've played a pretty good game, especially offensively.
I think I saw somewhere where I think they won the first 6 games, and now we've won the last 6 games. So,
looks like we're gonna take a quick knee here twice, and that'll probably do it. As wet as it is, no need in taking having an errant carry or anything that would make the ball pop out. So we'll have to do it one more time.
And let the play.
As Mr. Crystal used to say, like you said, you can wrap this in the maroon and white.
That'll be 3-0 for the Hornets.
That'll do it. 31-15. The Hornets come down Highway 63, down Dantzler Street to Dantzler Stadium, Jerry Alexander Field, and have defeated the homestanding Tigers in pretty impressive fashion, I'll say. The defensive, we kind of, I've said it a few weeks now and said it earlier. I think there's been a big question mark around it. The whole team, honestly, just because with the new coaching staff coming in, but just so many young guys seeing so many reps so early. I felt like this was going to be a pretty big test for them coming in, and I think they stepped up.
Absolutely. Coach Collins has to be pleased. Offense and defense played extremely well. Big game leading into district play starting next week against Picayune. A couple 3-0 teams squaring off against each other in Picayune, Mississippi next Friday.
Yeah, talking tonight, Deuce, one thing, being a run-heavy offense, you don't think of as much about him. You hear we say Sam's name and we say, Eli's name a lot. But, he showed a lot of poise, man. He really has. Considering he hadn't played football in several years, and stepped in and come learn a new offense and stepped up and made some big plays for some pretty good throws. Tristan had another catch tonight. That's good for him. That he's one of the guys that's made a transition from defense to offense. So excited to see that for him.
It is. We don't throw the ball much, so when we do, we need to make them count.
That's right.
So
That's right.
Been doing a good job doing that.
Real happy for Owenby, Brayson Owenby tonight. Had an interception. And Ford had to fumble. We want to make sure we give him credit for that. That was a big play.
And Hollis had to recover and ran it down again.
So just to wrap up tonight, really good, really exciting game to watch, to be a part of. Pretty bad weather, I guess. Unpleasant weather, I guess. Now it wasn't hot and humid. The water is probably kind of nice, or the temperature or whatnot, but. Like you said, we'll look forward to Picayune. It's always a big game, East Central and Picayune. I've always kind of thought that was to be a rivalry to some degree.
Always.
So that'd be exciting to make the trip. For those that can, I say every week, whatever the social distancing guidelines are and whatever we're allowed to have to make that trip, we encourage you to go over and support the team. If
maximize it.
Exactly. But if not, we'll be here to bring all the exciting plays and whatnot of Hornet football. So we want to make sure we thank our local sponsors, H&H especially, for their sponsorship of all of the schools that WGUD broadcast. So with that, Brian Knight, Nick D'Angelo, Hornet football on WGUD.